We are back in the room with the big chest. If we could not die, I could finally start the video. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Blind. Last time we got the big key, and this time we got the hookshot. How long will I survive before I die? Probably not very long. What do I do with this? I'm hoping it's something productive. Also, how did I never go down here before? Maybe I wasn't supposed to? This is a whole new room for us that I've never been in before. And also, I cannot hit you with the boomerang. And also, another heart, so I have only one more before I have to deal with the beepy sound. Because everybody enjoys the beepy sound so much. What purpose did this room serve? Is there a secret passage or something that I just missed? Or anything bombable in here or something? Because it doesn't look like it. Was this just to give me 2 hearts? What's the point of this room? I don't think I get it. Oh. Again, I get the compass before I get the map. Why do they do this to me? I don't appreciate it very much. I should probably be using the hookshot. What does the hookshot do? Ooh. Does that help me in any fashion? I can use it as a weapon. So that's a thing. I can't move while using it, though. So that is also a thing. And also, my shield is activating in places where I'm not sure if I want it to or not. Also, if I get hit by one of those things, I think I die. Well, now if I get hit by anything, I die. So that's wonderful news. What can I do without dying? It would give me a shortcut back to the entrance, so when I have no idea what I'm doing, chances are that would be helpful. And just running around here with only... It stuns things, so it's like a boomerang, except I can only shoot it in the cardinal directions. It pulls me to stuff. But only certain stuff, like the pegs. And I can't use it over gaps. I might as well take this time to figure out what I can and can't grapple to. I mean, what else am I going to use this for? Because we all know I'm going to die at some point. And granted, I didn't die at the end of the last video, so I feel like I kind of cheated you guys out of something. Like, oh man, he was going to die and it was going to be so funny at the end of the episode. And I wound up not dying. So I feel like I should make that up to you right now. There you go. And now, do I want to run outside and get fairies? Nah, that's smart. Let's see what else we can do in here. Now that we have the fancy I almost said fancy dancy. I don't know why. Should have said fancy schmancy or fancy pantsy or fancy... I wanted to say... Like, I was kind of caught between wanting to say handy dandy, but I realized I said fancy instead of, like, fandy or something. I don't know where I'm going with this or what I was thinking. But there's the map! How did I miss that? So now I can finally see what the dungeon looks like! And oh man, is that a dungeon! Look at how much of a dungeon that is. It doesn't look like there's that much of it left. So that's nifty. Back onto the hookshot. And you're not infinitely spawning, are you? Or... Oh, okay. So I can grapple to the treasure chests. I'm guessing I can grapple to anything that's wooden. I'm also thinking I want to go to those rooms in the second basement because... Thanks to you guys! I know that there's always a fairies fountain in each of these dungeons, which means I probably want to seek it out if at all possible. The question is, how am I going to get down there? I think I'll worry about that when I get the chance. I don't have the chance right now. So let's see where else we can go. We were able to go up there before. I don't think it led anywhere helpful. I guess anything is worth a look at this point. Because now that we have the hookshot, it's got to open up some other way for us to go. Question is, what did it open up to us that we weren't able to get to before? And am I going to be able to figure it out in a timely fashion? Is it on the left side, or is it on the right side? Did we ever really explore the right side of the dungeon, or is that where we came in? We're on the right side of the dungeon right now. I am so bad with my sense of direction. Can I grapple across to other skulls? That's nifty. Didn't expect to do that. Nothing I can grapple to over there. Huh. That's something. Also, could you not do that so I can safely make my way across? Is there anything we can grapple to from up here? We can grapple to those skulls, and since we have a key, we can go through it. That is pretty clever, actually. Wow. I'm almost surprised. So that's the way into the basement. Probably should have tried pushing that statue. Didn't think about it until after I left. Also, not going to grapple onto you because you're probably going to electrify at some point. Yup, there you are. And now that you've electrified, I feel safe in hitting you. Also, you! Are there any more of you so I can get more hearts? I can't get down there. Probably want to figure out how we can lower the water. Which means we're probably going to have to go up here. And, statue, are you pushable? Are you pullable? No, you just exist. So nice of you to exist. No bombable walls in here, right? Doesn't look like it. We can go to the left. Does the left have anything fancy? We can push that. I don't know what that did. Is there a button underneath the other one that we have to keep depressed in order to go through the door? I'm learning things! So quickly am I learning things. Also, can you not be annoying? I know that's difficult for somebody who just floats over my head and doesn't actually hurt me, nor is he affected by my sword. But I'd like if you weren't annoying. And we have projectiles in here. And I'm guessing someone or something has a key or something? Maybe? Can you not do that, buddy? Also, the sword is actually helpful. Is there anything in this room, or am I just wasting my time? Looks like I'm wasting my time. I'm gonna go with wasting my time. So let's not spend too much time in here. And this goes down the other way. And this is probably the switch that's going to activate the water if I can get it to push. Or if I can get to it from the other side, which I can't do. The other upstairs is at the end of the other room. But I do have to push this. I can't, like, grapple to it or something. Oh, well, I can't sort of... There's nothing I can do in here, though. I can't swim through the door. I'm guessing I mean, I didn't try. I didn't expect to be able to. But I didn't think I'd be able to get through that door. And I can't think of a way to grapple over to that skull. So we have to find a way to get to the other staircase on the opposite side of the room, over there. We access that through the door that's over there. I'm wondering whether or not that skull-shaped thing is of any sort of significance. Doesn't really look like it. Maybe that switch that we push the statue onto also activates the door on the other side of the room? Maybe it's a dual switch kind of thing? That's possible. Can't remember the last time we saw something like that. Also, can you not be electrified? Because you're just getting in the way. Waiting for you to be electrified too. Because I know you don't go electric twice within the same small amount of time. So if you could... Not gonna wait for you. Lazy son of a gun. He thinks he is going to be smart and wait for me to electrify, but I'm going to pull a trick on him by never actually doing it, so he doesn't actually kill me. And that's exactly what the switch does. So this allows us to go in here, and if you are not in the way, I'll just walk right past you. And instead of walking, we'll do the lazy thing, and then we'll walk all the way back. That lowers the water. And that grants us access to what down here? Whole nother section, didn't see that coming. The room up to the north is one I kind of want to check out, but I also remember seeing some treasures and stuff in the one down and to the right, so that's probably the one I want to check out first. And this has heart, Money I can't use, money I can't use. I can't say I expected anything more than that. So we'll run all the way back down and through this door. And we're getting close to the end again, aren't we? Also, you guys kind of remind me of Skeeters from Mario 64. Except you're more like mantises or something. Well, I guess they were too. Maybe they're not mantises. I can't think of the word for them right now. And all of these are waterfalls. Sort of. Can I climb one of you? I can climb one of you. Thank you, map! You're so helpful! And that's going to lead us to the boss. So why don't we check out the path on the left side? Because there's one of these on the left we can go up, or we can go through here. I guess the two are supposed to match up with each other. So we'll kill you. Do you have hearts or fairies or something? That'd be lovely. Also, do you do anything interesting? You don't. Is there anything else to this place, or was it just, like, restock? That's possible. Am I going to get through a dungeon without having to worry about... what was it I'd like to worry about? Oh yeah, getting stuck. I also have to be on the lookout for that fairies fountain. They do show up on the map, right? That's not just me being stupid. They do actually show you where the fairies fountains are on the map. Is that right? Or am I wrong in assuming this? Or maybe this is the one dungeon in the game that doesn't have a fairies fountain. After I finally listened to people's comments, it's the one dungeon that turns out not to have one. I would not be surprised. Also, blob dudes. Neither of whom dropped a heart. So that's a thing. So can I can't do that over the thing. I can't attack you in the water either. You're just kind of sitting there, and I can't even attack you. So you're just going to sit there, and that's a current, isn't it? So in order for me to be able to do anything, I can't swim against it, can I? I can. It's a little bit deceiving. And that was a key, so I'm glad I went to get it. Also, can I hit you with the pot from here? No, I can't. And you're just going to be blocking the ladder, so if I want to get through, I have to take damage. How about we try not dealing with your shenanigans and just blow you up? Can we do that? No, we can't. Not very appreciative of the game for doing it that way, because it is a little bit annoying, but I'm not sure what else they would do with water-bound enemies. So, you have restock for me? I didn't mean to leave. So we've got a heart, arrows, magic, heart, heart. I'm afraid to see what else is in these. Probably duplicates of the stuff that was on the other side. And I don't know where that fountain would be. Not really in the mood to look. Kinda in the mood to just get going. So if we make our way over here with the key we picked up, we're down to the hallway, and... Squid Dude? Okay, just making sure. I do not think I have any fairies or any way to heal myself. So it's going to be pretty fun to get back here. All the way back through the dungeon to get to this point when I die, which is most assuredly going to happen. So maybe I should try to play a little bit conservative at the beginning to learn what the boss's pattern is. Oh god, it's that guy from Majora's Mask, isn't it? Well, I kind of know what to do with this. So, kill the small dudes and it'll reveal the dude in the middle. Oh boy, there's the dude in the middle. Hi, dude in the middle. You're not the least bit intimidating. Not at all. Can I just stay to the side so whatever things you shoot at me do not hurt me? That's nifty. And the little... I don't know if those are supposed to be clouds or something around him. They remind me of the little dudes in the Huff and Puff fight in Paper Mario. They just look like they're making that little angry face, like they're angry for the dude that they're fighting for. Like they want to help him out in some way, and they're just kind of looking angry to be intimidating. I can dig that. But the dude in the middle, I'm kind of afraid to reveal what he looks like, because he looks pretty disgusting. But we're probably going to have to. So we might as well, and I lost my sword beams! That didn't take too long. Well, it did take quite a while. I'm actually proud of how long I was able to keep the sword beams. That may have been the longest I've been able to keep the sword beams in a very long time. So we only have one little cloud dude left, and I'm gonna have to be pretty precise with hitting him, aren't I? Oh man, the one cloud dude! He's a fighter. And now, Pissy Boss Mode, maybe. Pissy Boss Mode. He's running all the way around the... Oh boy. This is lovely. So how about I charge up a sword attack and just hit you when you run into me? Because I'm learning just how helpful the sword spin is when the enemy's movements are as predictable as I assume this boss's are. So, if I can do the double damage I assume I'm doing from the spin attack, when I know I'll be able to hit the enemy, I can do surprisingly well against bosses. I'm actually very proud of how well that boss fight went, and how I didn't die in this... No, wait, I did. I love how I forget things! I love how I was still standing in water throughout the entire cutscene there. But regardless, we finally made it through level 2, and it only took us 2 videos, I think. Which is quite a surprise. So we now have 5 more dungeons left to go, the next one being all the way up in the Lost Woods. So, I guess that's where we'll be heading next time. This is UniversalGiant, and I'll see you then.